Hey guys, so today I got a real great video for you. I'm going to show you my bayonet collection. I call it my Bayonet Collection 2022. It's been over 2.5 years the last time that I made a bayonet collection video, and some of you have been asking about it, and now I feel is the time. And I want to tell you, since that last video, I've added, about maybe 5 or 6 more, and I've actually sold, I think, one or two. So my collection hasn't grown tremendously since the last video, but I definitely have some really nice pieces that I've added. Got a table full of stuff here. If you're new to my channel, I'm John Boy, a big military history buff. I love making videos, new additions to my collection in general, military topics and stuff. So please subscribe to my channel and follow me and everything. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But I can't wait to bring you in and show you guys what I got here. You're really going to like it. All right, so here is my bayonet collection. I'll kind of pan the table first, and then I'll kind of slow down and give you guys more time to kind of look and see what I have here. And I'll give you some basic information about what you see and everything. I don't want this to be a 30-minute video, so I'm not going to pull all the blades out of the scabbards and everything, but I just kind of, again, want to give you general look and information about my collection here. So a lot of people ask me, where do I get my bayonets and stuff? And really they ask me about all my stuff, my military surplus rifles, my handguns, helmets, uniforms, canteens, all the stuff that I collect. So, you know, a lot of it is just, I get out there on the road, hit antique stores, flea markets, go to yard sales, estate sales, gun shows, gun stores, military shows. I put ads out on Facebook, Craigslist, word of mouth. There's so much stuff out there, and you know, a lot of it is just maybe in people's attics or basements or who knows where, and just sitting there waiting to be given a new home in like a collection like mine, or you know, or someone that'll appreciate it, whatever the item is, and preserve it, the history of it, and respect it and everything. And so that's basically where I get my military stuff from. I'm always looking to add more items, but just like with anything, I mean, we collect, you know, everything's going up, it seems like, for the most part. You know, bayonets, helmets, guns, everything's just going up, ammo and everything. Y'all see that when you're out there looking for stuff as well. But there's still deals out there. You just got to be at the right place at the right time. You know, I find myself fairly often in that situation. I pick up really good stuff for my collection. But basically, all these bayonets you see here on the table, I do have a rifle for each style of bayonet except these top two here. And so I'll go ahead and get started. This long bayonet here is the longest one I have. It's basically just about a sword, but it's a bayonet. It's for a French chassis pot, or I might be pronouncing it wrong, chassis pot bayonet. And they were made from 1866 to 1875. This one on the blade is actually dated 1872. So that would put it 150 years old from right now. And so that's amazing. A lot of awesome history and everything. Really cool to have that bayonet there. These next two right here, they're for the M1917 US rifles. You know, World War I do have that rifle. I don't have the French chassis pot, or, you know, again, I might be mispronouncing it. Maybe one day I'll have that rifle, but I do have the M1917 US. You see, this one doesn't have a scabbard, but maybe one day I can add one. These next four bayonets here, they're model 1907 British Enfield bayonets. And I've got 9 Enfields in my collection. You know, different models and stuff, but these are really cool bayonets. I love the bladed bayonets compared to, you know, like the spikes. But, you know, all of them are unique and have their own cool designs and stuff, so I'll give them that. But these are really cool and really fun to collect. I love the long bayonets, you know, the real long ones, because we know that because of the Geneva Accord, you know, a lot of bayonets were cut down after World War I because they thought it was, I guess, inhumane for a bayonet to be so long. But kind of interesting history there. But got 4 of them. Right here, I've got 6 Type 30 Japanese Arisaka bayonets. And this one right here has, you know, a frog, which is kind of hardened. You know, it's not really the greatest condition, but it's still pretty cool to have that on there. These are great bayonets to have as well. Really fun to collect and everything. I do have 2 Japanese Arisaka rifles. I have a Type 38 carbine and a Type 99 long rifle, which is pretty cool. I'd love to add more Arisakas to my collection. And I tell you what, those you guys that have Arisaka rifles know that those calibers are hard to find and they are very expensive. I shouldn't say very, very hard to find. I mean, it's out there, but it's very expensive. 7.7 by 58. I'm 7.7 by 58, and then 6.5 by 50. Kind of difficult calibers compared to some other ones to find, but very pricey. It always pretty much has been for years and years. Whereas, you know, most ammo of any caliber has gone up in the past 2-3 years. But right here, I've got 4 pig sticker bayonets. These are British Enfield bayonets also. These would be more World War II era. And 3 of them are basically the same style, 1, 2, and 4. And this one here is a different model as well. But these were used for different things. People use them as tent stakes, and like I said, they're nicknamed pig stickers because they know they got a spike and they don't have a blade. But I've seen people use these for all different things, and these used to be so cheap. You can get them for just a few bucks back in the day. But even these kind of lower end collectible bayonets have gone up as well. I see them going for $30, $40. You know, like I said, back in the day, you know, $3 or $4, $5, something like that. But still fun to collect. Right here, I've got an M4 M1 carbine bayonet, and I do have an M1 carbine. I've actually got 3 of them, and I just picked one up a couple Fridays ago. And I'm actually, for those of you gun guys like World War II rifles or just milsurps in general, I am about to make a video of all 3 of my M1 carbines, extra stocks, magazines, accessories. That's a video you don't want to miss. So again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and follow me. But like I said, M4 M1 carbine bayonet. This right here is a Marine K-bar knife, which is, it's overall in really good condition. It's got the leather scabbard and everything with it. So K-bars are really cool to collect. You know, there's different variations and stuff on those as well. Moving on the right side of the table here, this one is the second bayonet that I mentioned that I don't have a rifle for. So this is called, this is a German sawback bayonet. This would be World War I. And this one would be for the Gewehr 98 rifle, which I don't have. It's got the roller coaster sights. I'd love to have one. Hopefully I'll add one to my collection one day. That would be amazing. See, I don't have a scabbard for it, so hopefully one day I can get one of those as well. These next 7 bayonets, these are for the Russian Mosin Nagant rifles. And, you know, these would come with the rifle back in the day. You can get the rifle, I think, for like 70, 80 bucks. The first ones I got, I think I paid $80 for each of the 2 rifles that I got. The ammo, you know, the spam cans were super cheap, 440 rounds, or you can get a crate 880 rounds for what seemed like little nothing. They've gone up so much, but you would get the bayonet usually with it, and you'd get also an ammo pouch and little takedown tools and different things. But pretty cool here to have these. You know, some have a little bit different characteristics than the others, but for the most part, they're about the same. Really long, you know, spike bayonets here compared to like these British Enfield ones here from World War II. You see the difference in the length. Right here, I got a couple World War II German K98 bayonets. This one right here I've had for a couple years or so. It has the scabbard, but it's not matching. And this one actually has a repair on it there, which is kind of random. But this one right here, I'm so excited. I got this one just about 2-3 months ago at a flea market. I got this for 60 bucks, and the bayonet and the scabbard do match, and it's got the frog on here. And what's really cool is the frog is original World War II, and it's dated 1942. Like I said, I gave 60 bucks for this bayonet, and it's probably, I don't know, $300 or $400 bayonet. I got a great price on it. Again, like I told you guys, right place, right time for sure. I can tell you, and I'll kind of stop where I'm at for a second. Most of these bayonets here, I got for really good prices. Now, some of them I might have had for 10, 12 years, you know, and again, pricing's different nowadays. But there's even some I've gotten just in the last few years for really good prices. So don't give up, you know, and don't just quit collecting or get discouraged. You know, sometimes you just got to kind of take a break and or maybe rethink your strategy on how to locate items for your collection. But don't give up. Keep your head up. Keep on collecting. Keep on having fun. It takes money and it takes, you know, time to build a collection. So don't get jealous or envious of anybody else's collection or anything like that. Just pace yourself. Keep on collecting. Research. Get research books. Study, and learn about the stuff you want to collect. But again, 2 German K98 bayonets right there. I've got 3 M1 Garand bayonets here, which you see this one doesn't have a scabbard. But these are really cool to collect. You know, these used to be about 16 inches. They got cut down to around 9 7/8, around 10 inches or so, starting in 1943. So pretty cool history right there on those M1 Garand bayonets. I do have 3 M1 Garands in my collection, and I actually do have a German K98 Mauser rifle as well. And I didn't tell you guys, but the Mosin Nagant bayonets right here, I've got 9 Mosin Nagants, including 2 M38 carbines, a M44 carbine. I got a Finnish capture, and then I've got several 9130s. So pretty cool there to have all those rifles. And this last bayonet, this is a model 1971. This fits on M1 carbine here. It may be another rifle if I'm not mistaken, but got this one recently. Didn't have the scabbard with it, but I already had the scabbard, needed a bayonet, and they work out perfectly, so I'm glad that worked out. Because, you know, I'm a completist, and what I mean by that is if I have a bayonet, you know, then I want a scabbard. If I have a canteen, I want a canteen cup and cover. If I have a mess kit, I want utensils. If I have a helmet, I want a helmet liner. If I have a jacket, I'd like to have shirt and pants. Just more of a complete set for whatever I'm collecting. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe again, follow me. So many videos are on the way, including here, hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll do a man cave video. It's going to blow your guys' mind. You're going to love the new setup. Those of you who've been following me, a lot of changes made in a good portion of the room. But anyways, guys, I love you. God bless you. Keep your head up, and I'll be getting back to you soon.